Last week we unboxed the highest performing bike in its class, the new E-Ride Pro SS. Today let's unbox its brother, the new E-Ride Pro S. It's $1,000 less than the E-Ride Pro SS and $600 less than the Surron. So let's see what you get. I'm not making this mistake again. Here we go. We got the all-new E-Ride Pro S next to the new E-Ride Pro SS. There's a $900 price difference between these bikes, but they look almost identical. They have the same frame, but the E-Ride Pro S has smaller 17-inch wheels, and the E-Ride Pro SS has larger 19-inch wheels. For off-roading, you're probably going to want the larger 19-inch wheels, but I think the 17-inch wheels look better. I think they're more proportional on the bike. I really like how this looks. But with the small wheels, the E-Ride Pro S does sit a little bit lower than the Pro SS. The rear shocks look almost identical on the two bikes. The front forks are definitely more robust on the E-Ride Pro SS. You've got these RSTs with thicker stanchions than these KKE front forks. They both have the same headlight and 3-inch riser bars and display and regen controls and the USB/USB-C outlet. One of the biggest differences between the two bikes is that the Pro S has a 6 kilowatt rated motor and the Pro SS has a 12 kilowatt rated motor. So a lot more potential on the Pro SS motor. And although the batteries are identical externally, the Pro S has a 72 volt 30 amp hour battery, while the Pro SS has a 72 volt 40 amp hour battery. The website says that gives the Pro SS about 10 miles more range than the Pro S. The Pro SS is also a little bit faster at 60 miles per hour top speed versus the Pro S 50 miles per hour top speed. That being said, these two bikes have almost identical acceleration times, so they should feel very similar up until those higher top speeds. If you know you're going to be upgrading whatever bike you get, I think the Pro S is your best move because it's the exact same frame and you're going to be swapping everything out anyway. If you want just the most possible out of the box without any upgrades, then the Pro SS is definitely your better bet. Now we got the Surron up against the E-Ride Pro S. I have nothing but respect for Surron. They made this bike over 7 years ago. It was and has been the best bike ever on the market. But standing next to the E-Ride Pro S, might be time to step down. There is a $600 price difference between these two bikes, with the new E-Ride Pro S being the cheaper of the two. The Surron comes with a 60 volt 32 amp hour battery, and the E-Ride Pro S comes with a 72 volt 30 amp hour battery, which means the battery on the E-Ride Pro S is both more powerful and has more capacity than the Surron X battery. It's always been said the Surron goes 45 miles an hour, but I have personally never seen a stock Surron go 45 miles an hour. Usually you're in like 42, 43 territory. The website claims the Pro S goes 50 miles an hour, so we'll test that. But that is on paper faster than the Surron as well. the Pro S motor peaks at 6 kilowatts, while I've personally pushed over 14 kilowatts through the stock Surron motor for years. So there's way more potential on that stock Surron motor for upgrading, not to mention there's already a huge existing aftermarket for the Surron, so it definitely takes the cake for upgrades. But out of the box, no upgrades, the Pro S beats the Surron in pretty much every way. All right, we've got the $4,600 Surron X, the $3,200 Talaria XXX, the $4,500 Talaria Stang RMX4. We've got the $4,000 E-Ride Pro S and the $4,800 E-Ride Pro SS. Let's throttle them up. So clearly the Pro S's are just in a whole other category. I want to hear the Pro S against the Surron. Somehow the Surron's $600 more. Now let's listen to the Pro S against the Pro SS. That is enough quantitative objective science for today. Let's go rip. Jim, you're on the Pro SS. My first ride on the new E-Ride Pro S. I'm gonna start out in sport mode. We got Sport and Eco here, adjustable regen here. This is 0 regen, half regen, full regen. That is one of the best features on this bike. Horn and turbo. Here we go. So he's on a 72 volt VAC 8000. He came up to me. I was filling my truck at the local gas station. He came up to me. He was like, "Are you Sur Ronster?" And here we are riding. I'm super stoked. His name's Casey. Every time I see a motorcycle, I want to go up and be like, "Hey, is that electric?" Like, just to piss him off a little bit. It sounds so quiet. This would be such a good time to pop a wheelie, but I didn't take the brake sensor out. It doesn't come with the unpluggable brake sensor like the Talaria. It means you gotta go in and unplug it. I didn't do that. Okay, Jim's on the Pro SS. I'm on the Pro S. I'm trying to catch up in turbo. And I can't. I cannot catch up. Let's do a full throttle right next to each other. Pro SS versus Pro S. And he's got like 50 pounds on me with a backpack.
Cut out.
Yours cut out? Yeah. All right, let's pull over. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, here, I can turn it on and off though. Oh wait, dude, the battery turned off. Watch this. Yeah, go.
No.
Here we go in the dirt. Whoa. Whoa. This is super steep. I can't even. Oh my god. No way. This hill is so much steeper than it looks on video. It's got a tilt sensor, so if you tip it, you got to turn it off and on again. Now look at where we are. We got views on both sides. We're riding along this ridge. Wow. But it's definitely just a tad less powerful and a tad less fast than the Pro SS from last week. This is so fun though. What was I saying before I fell? It's so cool that you can just take this out of a box and then go rip. Like, what else can you do this on? It definitely, I think it, this happens on most bikes when you really push them. They lose a little bit of power over time throughout the ride from heat. I feel that happening more on this bike than on the SS. Yeah, that's the way to go for sure, and boots too.
Oh, I'll always wear boots.
Let's get it, gentlemen. Wow, super fun. This is so fun. I could literally do this all day. I pretty much do. Definitely faster than the Surron. $600 cheaper, but not faster or more powerful than the Pro SS. Although this is plenty fast for me. Just for my skill level, I don't really want to go any faster. Woo! Whoa! Oh, that was close. I'm not gonna make it on this one. Ah! Join me, join me. You good, bro?
I saw you, I was like, oh shit.
Oh my god. So it's interesting that this bike actually has the same size sprocket that the Pro SS does. 58 tooth sprocket, which is pretty large. And it's got smaller wheels, so if you do the gear ratio math on that, if this bike's topping out at 50 miles an hour, it's actually got a gear disadvantage compared to the SS. So I think with a small gear change, it could actually change the feel of this bike a lot. Wow, look at this view. Come on, bro, this is amazing. Whoa. You really don't need to be an expert in riding at all. I'm gonna fall when I start saying stuff like that, but it couldn't be easier to ride this thing. You just twist the throttle. That's why e-bikes are the best. Oh, here we go with the private property nonsense. Somebody broke the private property fence down. Oh, that's so tempting.
End of the line.
Dude, I thought it was the end, but look, they tore the fence down.
We're going.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, we're going.
Wow.
Oh my god.
This is so beautiful. Come on, this is the nicest trail out here. Let's see if we can get to the top here. I'm at 70% battery. I do feel a little bit of lag or sag in the power, but it's still faster than a Surron even now. Oh my god. It's so nice out here. Oh, watch the beetle behind you. That's so beautiful. So beautiful. That beetle got the black appearance package. Okay, now that I let the bike cool down, it's like considerably faster. So maybe I just didn't let it cool down. Oh, this is unreal. This is such a beautiful trail. Hey, I'm gonna go past you, Jim. Sunset, Ridgeline Trail. What more can you ask for? Look at this view. Also don't really notice the smaller wheels, the 17-inch versus the 19-inch. Feels really similar. So fun. This has to be the best value off-road e-bike that I've seen. $600 less than a Surron. You're going faster than a Surron. And I've only had it for 1 day, so I don't know if there's going to be some crazy issues in the long run. But I absolutely recommend this bike. Or if you're more serious about this, I'd consider the Pro SS in front of me. It's considerably faster. Not with Jim on it though. Both the Pro SS and the Pro S, I think, are better deals, and on paper are higher performance than the Surron. So at this point, I mean, the Surron, again, all due respect to Surron, they've been around for a while. They're the first to do it. These bikes are clearly inspired by them. But at this point, I mean, it's hard to argue to buy it, for someone to buy a Surron when these are out. And I didn't want to mention this earlier. I was trying to be as objective as possible when I was comparing the Pro S and the Pro SS to the Surron, but I actually I hate to say it, I think they look better than the Surron. I think the Surron is more flowy in its frame design. The E-Ride Pros are more angular, and I like that look a lot. If you consider upgrading your bike to like crazy 30 kilowatt levels, which I don't think anyone just getting into this should, in that case you're gonna want a Surron, because there's the whole aftermarket. It's got a way stronger motor. This is amazing. $600 less than a Surron, and it's performing like this. As always, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, I'm on my